If you're like me, you're always looking for cheap ways to upgrade your motorcycle. In this case, the KLX 300. I really wanted something that I didn't have to pull out my phone and look every time I'm checking out a new trail or a dirt road and where am I and all that. So I got this motorcycle display. They call it a smart display for motorcycles. It's Camco, Camecho. I'll link it in the description below. And it was $65, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, wow, I've been looking for something like this, but I didn't want to spend over $200 or $300 on one. So to me, this is perfect for a little dual sport that you might have, and you just want to like have something that'll mirror your phone. Does Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, something like that. So let me show you this thing, and then I'm going to show you a pair of mirrors I've got for less than half the price of double takes. And I know everybody knows the double take mirror. So let me show you. So this is the app that I use the most. This is Gaia, Gaia GPS. It's a free app. I think it's $50 a year if you want to get other maps, or there's a free version as well. And what I love about this is you can kind of record where you've been. So all the yellow that you see is basically where I've been on this bike. Or I guess it's green. I tried to match the green line to the green KLX. So you're not repeating yourself, and that just, which is really cool. You could just go explore and everything. And the screen is not huge, but I find for this bike particular, like a small dual sport, the screen is actually perfect size. Like, I don't want a 7-inch screen on this thing. I won't be able to see the display over here. So to me, for this bike, I think this is a 4-inch screen, and that's plenty. It's all I need. I mean, I'm right here. I'm a foot away from the screen. I don't need a bigger screen than this. And for $65, I can't believe that they have this thing. And so far, so good. I've taken it on several rides, and I'll have some B-roll footage of riding with this thing. This is probably the last day of the year that we're going to get to ride, as the front coming in. It looks pretty cold here in northern Arizona. So I wanted to get this video out before that. So I am really impressed. And then if you hit this thing here, it can show you some music. You can listen to music through it. You can pair your things. And you can also hook up cameras to it, which is great, front and back, if that's what you want to do. I personally don't need it on this particular bike, but there are accessories that you can add to it, which I think is really neat. So however you have, I have Android Auto, so this is kind of how I have it set up. However you have your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto set up, the screen will show just like this. So I think it's a great cheap budget mod for like a dual sport motorcycle or a smaller bike, 500cc and below, somewhere in there. And even it'll work for any bike. And let's talk about how I hardwired it. I've never tried to hardwire a device into my bike before. But what I did is I took off the rear fender. If you have a KLX 300, this is a 2024. I took off the rear fender plastics, take off the seat, take off the rear fender plastics, and there's 4 wires going back to the back. I went for the license plate light, so basically the light bulb that illuminates the license plate in the evening. That's what I did, and it worked out great. So I just cut it in half and I stripped it. And then I used one of those shrink wrap connectors to connect the 2 wires, and then put the one for the motorcycle display in there, so it turns off when the bike turns off, and then turns on when it turns on. So it's been actually really awesome that way. And it was my first attempt at doing that. It was just my first attempt at trying to get something hardwired. I actually have my Africa Twin over there. and I need to do the same thing for the GPS on that. And that has Android Auto on the screen, so that's all nice built in. But this one doesn't. And I think the next one I'm going to look at is the KTM. I might just get another one of these for the KTM, even though it's a 790. Or maybe I'll get a little bit bigger screen. We'll see. I did have a company contact me, and they said, hey, we love your videos, and blah, blah, blah. And then they, said, oh, sorry, we can't send it to you for free. But hey, you get a 30% discount. Well, anybody can get a 30% discount. So I said, no, thank you. So we'll see. Maybe one day when I get big enough, somebody will give me a free one so I can review it, and we'll see. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say about the motorcycle display. So worth $65. I can't tell you. Let's talk about my other budget mod, these mirrors, MCZ, and I will link that down below. You can see I'm filming. So these are just like double take mirrors. This is 5 inches, so some of the double takes are longer, 6 or 7. These are only 5, which I find for this bike, it's okay. Same kind of thing, you just turn this. It's got the ball down here, and you can, you can adjust it any way. Just loosen this right here, and you can kind of move it around like this. This kind of adjusts. And I really was hesitant to get these, and I'll tell you why. Is because I didn't really have a problem with the mirrors on these, but I've broken so many mirrors on the KTM. I broke one, and I ended up getting a double take for that, just because it had the longer arm here, and I wanted something longer. But for this little KLX, I think these were $54. So I don't really notice any difference. This feels the same kind of quality, and double take mirrors are $140 for a pair. These are $54. So, I mean, nothing against double take. I think they're great. I mean, like I said, I did get one for my KTM, and I'll probably get another one. But for a little dual sport like this, where I don't want to spend a lot of cash, this isn't a super expensive bike as far as motorcycles go. So I'm going to just highly recommend these, because I think they do make a great improvement for a very budget price. $54, can't go wrong. The MCZ, I'll link it below. And the last mod I want to talk about, that's a budget mod, would be shock socks. These things are great. I've got them on all my bikes, and they go around the fork seal, and in my experience will save you from having to replace your fork seals, which can be very expensive. The parts aren't very expensive, but the labor is labor intensive. So that can cost you several $100s just to replace fork seals or more. So it's a simple kind of neoprene. It goes around, Velcro, holds on. You clean them every once in a while, and make sure your forks are clean before you wrap them around so it doesn't trap dirt. And make sure you clean those every so often so it doesn't carry the dirt through the neoprene and into your fork seal. But this is one of the best things I've ever done. And they come in different colors, so just wrapped around with your fork stick, and they come in different sizes as well. Around anywhere from like $20 to $35, somewhere in there. One of the best things you can do. What can you buy for a motorcycle these days that's that cheap? And so far so good as far as reliability, durability. I've had them for about a month, no issues. Had some really tough rides on them, so they're great so far. So please like and subscribe and comment. I always love your comments about, hey, would love to see this in your next video, or other comments that you might have. Would appreciate it. And always remember to blaze your own path. We'll see you in the next one.